Hello everybody, it's Shannon here, our junkie. How are you doing? It's a cold and rainy, kind of snowy, nasty day out here in Ottawa, Canada. Hope you guys are well. Today what I'm going to do is a tutorial for a scarf to go with this hat that I made for my daughter. And here's the start of the scarf. I'm going to go over the pattern for you that I created. First of all, though, I want to welcome all my new subscribers that came over from Juan the Yarn Addict and other places. Welcome, welcome. What do we do here on this channel? Well, I'm a mixed media artist, which means I do art journaling. I do make some cards, stuff like that, ATCs, which are artist trading cards. And I'm a crocheter, so I'm bringing in more crochet into my channel as I move forward. So I'll be doing tutorials every Monday from now on. And so that's the plan going forward. What we have on my channel is every time you leave a comment on a video or you attend one of my live streams, you get a number. And then at the end of the month, we have a giveaway. And then you can choose something to have, something to choose to have sent to you. You know, it could be a basket, it could be some dishcloths, some like a hat or a cowl or something like that. So if you're here watching, make sure you like the video and make sure that you leave a comment so that I can give you a number and you can go into the draw. Alrighty, what else is there to know about my channel? I am an individual who has a brain injury. What that means is that I have short-term memory problems and I have something called aphasia, which is a brain language disorder. I was in a coma for a number of weeks, and as a result, I had a lack of oxygen in the brain, which caused me to have problems with language and memory. So you might notice that in my videos. Sometimes I might do what's that called? I can't remember the name of things. So that's what that's about. No big deal, just so you're aware that's what's happening. So let's get on with the pattern for this. So what I did was I started the crown with half double crochets. I did that up to the 60 point, 60, my increases up to 60 stitches. Then I did 3 rows of back loop only to make these nice ridges. Then I did some puff stitches, some more half doubles, and then I finished it off with a row of single crochets. And then I added this little button. It says, handmade with love. And she wanted a pom-pom, so I added a pom-pom. So the scarf is done in the exact same way. I did some half double crochets, then some rows of back loops and some puff stitches. And that's what I've done. I've done 2 rounds of that now. So I'm going to put the video coming down for you, and we're going to go over those rows and what the pattern is, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I will see you when I come to the other view. Take care. Okay, so the yarn I'm using is this a yarn that someone gave me. This is what do you call it, antique or vintage crochet yarn. It has no barcode on it, which means it's like 70s. Shaded pinks, ombre Shale, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It's 4 weight, 100% acrylic. So that's what we're using. And I'm using a 6 meter hook, 6 millimeter hook, a J. And so I'm going to show you guys the pattern that I've created. And then you can take that and go go and use it for yourself. So we're at the beginning again. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 rows of half double crochets. So half double crochet is you yarn over, put your hook through the both loops, pull up a loop, and pull through all 3. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, go through the hole, pull up a loop, and go through all 3. Very simple stitch. Yarn over, go through the hole, pull up a loop, and go through all 3. So we're gonna do 3 rows of that while we chit chat away. And I guess I have to come up with a name for this scarf and hat set. It's so pink. Hey, Juan? So pink. For those of you who've been around my channel for a while, you know that I used to do something called Saturday shoutouts, which is when I would shout out channels that I've been enjoying. So I've decided I'm going to start doing that again because I've been enjoying some new channels lately. So what I'm going to do though is I'm not going to do Saturday shoutouts because I'm going to add it into my Tuesday show and share. So that will be an extra element that will go into Tuesday's video. Anybody who's new, Tuesdays I do a show and share. I show you everything that I've made for the week and what I'm working on and what's happening on my lives coming up. And I do I pull a card with a name, with a word on it, and try and work on that asset for the week. Like, you know, it might be like positivity or patience, something to work on for the week. So that we do that on Tuesday. And I also read a meditation book on Tuesday. So that will be tomorrow. We'll do that. And I'll talk about what's happening for the week. It might be a little different this week and next because of the holidays. I'm not 100% sure yet. I am going to be part of the Streamathon this year. Anyone who doesn't know what the Streamathon is, it's a group of content providers who get together and we do back-to-back lives from New Year's Eve through New Year's Day. And I will be doing mine on New Year's Day from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. I know, that's early for me. I was supposed to do it at another time, but I forgot that I had dinner with Sarah on New Year's Eve, so I had to change it. So we're coming to the end here. Alrighty. A couple more left here. Okay. Now we're going to do back loop only. We're going to do 3 rows of that. gonna do half double crochet back loop only. There's one. Gonna yarn over, go into the back loop only, like that, pull up a loop, and pull through all three. That's how that works. Hold on a second. Yarn is giving me a hard time. Yarn over, go through the back loop only, pull up a loop and pull through. Yarn over, go through the back loop only, pull up a loop and pull through. Same thing. Yarn over, go in the back loop, pull up the loop and go through all three. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 3 rows of that. There we are. I'm going through the back loop. Hope you guys are getting ready for Christmas. You should be just about ready, eh? Or those of you who have already celebrated Hanukkah. Anybody getting ready for Kwanzaa? All the various holidays we celebrate at this time of the year. So what I do when I do the back loop only rows is I do, coming down the front of it, I do the back loop only, and then coming back, I do single crochets. I'll show you what I mean in just a second when I get to the end of this row. I got all my Christmas shopping done. Working on the groceries over the next couple days. I'll be going to Sarah's house for Christmas. So that's the front row here. You see we have you can see here is the row. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a row of single crochets in the back, going backwards. And yeah, so that's what we'll do. We'll do back loop down the one side and then single crochets on the other, and then we're going to do that 3 times. So we have 3 lines. So there's the one row. We're gonna do a back loop only now. So that's how it goes. It goes back loop only, single crochet, back loop only, single crochet, back loop only, single crochet. And we'll have these lines like this here. And we're doing the back loop only with doing half doubles. Half doubles in the back loop only. There we go. So we're gonna go all the way to the end and back, and then I'll meet you at the end again. Okay, and we're coming to the end of the third row of the back loop only. We're doing a half double crochet in the back loop only. We're just coming to the end of this row. And we'll yarn over, go through the back loop, pull up a loop, and go through all of them. And then we're gonna do a single and rotate. There we are. Now, the last row of this pattern is puff stitches. So what we're gonna start with, I'm gonna do a half double crochet on the end. Then I'm gonna yarn over my hook, place it into the hole, pull up a loop, yarn over, place it in the hole, pull up a loop, and then do it a third time and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through all of the loops, connect it, and do an extra. Okay, and then we're gonna skip one, and we're gonna do the next in the same thing. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all, lock it down, and add an extra one. Okay, we're gonna do the next one. Yarn over, skip a stitch, go into the next, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. Do it 3 times, yarn over, pull through all of the loops, chain it down, and then add an extra. Skip one, do the same thing. Yarn over, into the loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all of them, chain down, and do the next. So that's what you're gonna do all the way to the end. And then when we get back to here, I will meet you and we will go over what we've done today. All right, and the last stitch we're gonna do as a half double crochet into the last stitch available. There we go. And we're gonna lock it off. Okay, so here is what we have done. We did three rows of half double crochets. Then we did a row of back loop only, and then on the back we did single crochet, back loop only, single crochet, back loop only, and then we did a row of puff stitches. And that is essentially the pattern for the scarf. Same pattern that was the hat. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. Yeah. 8 rows of double crochet for the crown of the hat. Then 3 rows of back loop only. Then a row of puff stitches. And 3 rows of half double, and then a row of single crochet. And I put my little button on here, homemade with love, and I'll do the same for this. And that's the pattern for today. I hope you enjoyed that. And I will be back with you tomorrow to do my show and share. Take care. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.